So now I would like to call upon Toastmaster Samit. This is a eulogy. This is a eulogy, Toastmaster Summit.
Certain Oscar Wilde fans once told me a story about a statue who gave away his eyes, his gold, his heart, until there was nothing left. That story stayed with me not just because of how beautiful it was, but because I saw myself in it. So, this speech is for everything that I've ever lost, everything that I've given away, and the version of me that quietly disappeared with them. A few weeks ago, I posted a picture on Instagram. Six little things laid out on the grass. Toastmaster Mansimar, welcome to the club, left a comment. Okay, and how many of these things are lost now? I smiled because she already knew that I had ranted to her about losing these things. But then I counted. Four out of these six things are gone, and it breaks my heart a little more than I would like to admit. That spider punk pouch, it was with me through every exam. It sat in my hand as I spiraled out of the hall, my exam done, but my mind begging for some peace. Those earphones, they ran with me. They gave me songs when the world got too loud. That flask, it was my winter comfort. It held tea and hot water when my own immune system was against me. That pencil, it is the same one that I used to scribble down poems and thoughts with when they overwhelmed my head. So these things weren't just things, they were witnesses, companions, and maybe their loss seems small, but it's in these small goodbyes that a part of me keeps slipping away. But it hasn't just been things. Somewhere along the way, I started losing parts of myself too. With every person I tried to hold on to, a little more of me slipped away. A version of me I once loved, a voice I used to know. It didn't vanish all at once. It was quiet, like misplacing something important and only noticing it when it's already gone. And sometimes the objects that I lost, like a pouch or a pencil, they felt like symbols of all the silent grief that I never voiced. Recently, someone reminded me of a story I read long ago, The Happy Prince by Oscar Wilde. A statue covered in gold and jewels watching over a city from a high pedestal. He couldn't move, but he could give. And so, with the help of a swallow, he gave away his gold, his sapphires, his rubies, everything to ease the suffering below. He stood proud even when he was bare. The swallow stayed with him until winter, until the cold took its life. And the people, seeing a dull, empty statue, tore it down. No one remembered the kindness. No one mourned the bird. That story shook me, not just because it was tragic, but because it was familiar, because I have lived parts of it as well. So, here it is, my eulogy. To the voices I softened so others could speak louder, to the opinions I swallowed to avoid conflict, to the midnight messages I sent checking in on people who never once asked if I got home safe, to the apologies I gave even when I wasn't wrong, to the excitement I dimmed, the dreams I abandoned, the poems I never wrote. These aren't dramatic losses. They didn't come with fanfare, but they chipped away at me quietly, consistently. And you know what the strange part is? I chose to give. like the Happy Prince. So I'm not angry, I'm just tired and a little confused. Because here's the thing, I don't know when to stop. I don't know how much of myself I can keep giving away until there is no myself left. How many pieces do I hand out before I realize that I am just dust held together by memory? How long before someone looks at me and says, there's nothing valuable left here? And still, there's a part of me that wants to give. It still hopes that someone might see the gold in my giving. It still believes that maybe, just maybe, this love, this loyalty, this bleeding heart might be worth something. But I don't know. Maybe I never will. But I do know this. There are people, rare people, who remind me why I keep going. And all of these people are very special to me. They stay, they see, they remind me that giving isn't always about being remembered. Sometimes it's just about being understood. They are the proof that not everyone forgets. And as long as there are people like them, there's still a little flicker of me left, still warm, still here. Thank you so much.